Ashley Allen here on Radio Row for NESN.com with NFL draft prospect Paxton Lynch. Paxton, how you doing?
I'm doing all right. I'm just soaking it up right now.
Yep, first day on the row?
Yeah, it is. Lee told me a lot about it, but it was nothing like I had pictured in my mind, to say the least.
It's pretty crazy here, that's for sure.
It is.
All right, so Paxton, you had a killer season at Memphis this year, and a lot of NFL analysts have you going early in the first round. What are your thoughts on that?
It's exciting. It's really a dream come true as a kid, playing football, Pop Warner. This is something you dream of, and now I'm out here doing all these interviews all day, and they got me going first round early to these teams. But it'll be an honor wherever I get picked up, but it's honestly a dream come true to me.
Does it make you nervous at all?
No, just because of the fact, I feel like this is what I'm supposed to be doing. This is what I'm going to be doing, so you just might as well embrace it.
Do you ever keep your eyes on mock drafts at all?
No, just because those guys really have no say in who gets picked where, and they came out with one every year. So the only time I see is whenever I get tagged in on Twitter or Instagram, stuff like that.
So that being said, if you could pick a team, where would you want to end up?
To be honest, it really doesn't matter to me. I'll be happy to go wherever. Like I said, as a kid, I just dreamed of playing in the league. So, whatever team I get picked up by, I'll be happy to play for them.
So this season we saw Brock Osweiler, who got to learn from Peyton Manning for a number of seasons, actually get to step up and really get his team to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Would you be okay with learning from a veteran player at whatever team you are drafted to?
Definitely. I don't have a real good knowledge of it, obviously, because I've never done it. But I kind of compare it to redshirting your freshman year in college, sitting back and learning. But you're not going to play when you're in college and you redshirt, but. And the NFL, it's a little different. If that starting guy goes down, you got to be ready to go. But it'd definitely be something I'd enjoy getting to learn the ins and outs.
So, do you have any plans on going to the Combine?
Yeah, I'd been thinking about it for a little bit, but I kind of already had made my mind up. It was just a matter of time when I was just going to announce it. But I want to throw out the Combine. I want to do all that stuff. Compete against those guys and show what I can do.
Do you have any plans on throwing for scouts?
No. I mean I'm sure at the Combine they have like a specific, throwing thing, but at the Pro Day it'll be a little different.
All right, so Cam Newton, Peyton Manning,
Yep.
Two very different quarterbacks. What do you think separates each of them?
They're just two different quarterbacks in my opinion. Obviously, Peyton Manning's a little bit more of the classical quarterback, stand in the pocket and just carve you up just because he knows everything. He already knows what you're going to do before you even do it. But Cam Newton's just more of the new style quarterback in my opinion. Can make plays and do whatever he needs to do to win the ball game.
All right, I'm going to put you on the spot a little bit.
Oh no.
Okay, so Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, who do you think is the greatest of all time?
Oh man, nowadays it's based on rings really, but Tom Brady is just in the league of his own right now, in my opinion, of how many rings he's won and how big of a competitor he is, and he just plays with a chip on his shoulder, and that's what I respect about him. Obviously, when he got drafted, he was really late, basically not even drafted, and to do what he's done from that position, I have a lot of respect for him.
So growing up, you're a young quarterback. Who did you look up to?
Well, growing up, I was a big Steelers fan, so Cordell Stewart was a big role model to me, I guess you could say, watching him play a little bit. But and as I got older, playing in high school, I saw Cam Newton at Auburn, and those quarterbacks that can just run and do it all are the quarterbacks I kind of mold myself after.
So what do you think separates you from other quarterbacks in your draft class?
It's a good draft class. Obviously, they're not sure who's going to go where. You got Carson Wentz, you got Jared Goff, you got me, and you got Hackenberg, and all those other guys too who are great quarterbacks. But I don't think in the draft you have a guy that's 6'7", 250 pounds basically, that's as athletic as me and that can throw the ball as well as me. But that's something I bring to the table and a specific skill asset.
So as I said earlier, Cam Newton and Peyton Manning are very different quarterbacks. Yep. Which quarterback do you think you are more like?
I'd have to say Cam Newton on that side of the athleticism and making plays.
So the position of quarterback has evolved significantly
Definitely.
In the past few years.
Right.
What are your thoughts on that?
I think it's exciting. Growing up as a kid, you saw a lot of the Tom Brady's, be except Peyton Manning. Those were just the two top quarterbacks for however many years up until now. But now I think you have like a new breed of quarterback, obviously, that can run and throw and do it all. And that's what kind of quarterback I see myself as, a runner and a thrower. But those big athletic guys, and I think that's what the NFL quarterback position has kind of evolved to.
All right, so Denver Broncos, Carolina Panthers. Who do you think is going to win?
I don't think I can go against Peyton Manning. I don't think I could do it. This is possibly his last game he'll play in, so I'd love to see him go out on top.
All right, thanks, Paxton.
Yep.